So, like I said, the first couple of months when I was starting that practice, the things that were in the way of gratitude started showing up more clearly. But I didn't know, for example, that I had some resentments in me. And because I was practicing the gratitude, it came to the surface, and then I could deal with it and understand it, and eventually it fell away, and so over time it just got more and more subtle and deeper, and it's had some kind of a permanent or lasting effect on me, or there's a way of looking at the world, assuming there's optimism. And like I look at the world and I see what's beautiful, and I see what I'm grateful for. And it's a good way to walk around in the world.
Yeah, same with me. The word gratitude, it just brings a smile on my face because I have done the meditation for like 1 or 2 years, I think, continuously every day. Like, doesn't matter where I was and what I was doing. Morning, like I used to get up and do it. And like so many changes I noticed with this meditation in my life, those changes were really beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the personally, I have like many experiences with gratitude meditation, but the most beautiful thing, like my egoistic nature, from the gratitude only, it started coming down.
Mhm.
Started giving space to other people, other things, understanding other people, knowing that okay, I am not the doer all the time, becoming like more receptive if somebody is saying something or something is happening, like more humble. The humbleness come with the gratitude. You start understanding that you are not the one doing everything. Like there are so many things behind which try to make our life beautiful. And another thing which I noticed with gratitude, like my complaining and comparing nature also started going away with that, because when you go to complain, then you can, your vision gets very big, and then you see that okay, what are you complaining, to
Mhm.
whom are you complaining, that person is also going through some kind of difficulty, so more deeper understanding comes. And the comparing, like competition kind of thing, that also went away. I used to have that kind of nature. It also went away because so much gratitude and love, overflowing of love all the time.
Mhm.
So I have seen many changes in myself with the gratitude. And what I understood with the gratitude makes you like appreciate value of something, right? And when you appreciate the value of something, you can have lot of benefits from it. You are not likely to take it for granted. So the benefits which you take with lot of respect and love, and like very kindness and all beautiful, with all the beautiful qualities inside you. Yeah. So it helps in that also.
I'm
And
curious what people are feeling either after the meditation, or if it's
everybody's off.
taking the time to reflect on what you're grateful for.
Anybody wants to share anything?
Well, I definitely enjoyed the meditation. I also found myself getting a little sleepy during it. So I noticed that that's here too. But um, I don't know. It's nice to be here. I don't have very much to say really.
Yeah.
Before I went to sleep, the with the starting few lines, the first memory which came was gratitude for my husband. Last year he did something.
That's a change.
No, that's not a change. Maybe I was not. I always know that. I have told him that. But it's just while in meditation, it never came up. I am mostly grateful for everything in my day-to-day life. I make sure that I feel that. Uh, but then I went to sleep. So
Yeah.
that's what I could feel. Yeah.
Remember, like I told, like you understand, you become more receptive. So whatever your husband did for you, you were able to understand it more deeply, or somewhere in your consciousness, it was there. So during
Mm.
meditation, it came out.
Yeah, it comes up. Yeah.
Beautiful. Kevin, you want to share something?
Yeah, no, I daily I do gratitude meditation, but I definitely
Mhm.
take some time just to kind of in my head list out all the things I'm grateful
Mhm.
for. This was nice because it was kind of a little bit more structured
Mhm.
in terms of like, all the various aspects, whether it be social or physical. So no, it was good. But I think me doing it also daily helps out because I was able to kind of put all the things I normally think about into specific areas. But I think generally speaking, just the concept of this, the intention of it helps, like Dan was saying, bring out things that may be in the way of um, reaching full gratitude, even though, everyone aspires for it. Kind of the intention behind it helps bring out anything that may be preventing you from fully um, reaching that end goal.
Yeah.
One of the things I've noticed too is that the more gratitude that I have, the more grace comes into my life. And I think it's partly, Kevin was mentioning also things that are coming up and then getting moved out of the way. The more clear one's vision is, the less there is that blocks the goodness of grace to come into your life. And there's also, that's kind of similar to the law of attraction, where whatever kind of vibration you're holding or feeling or thinking, you attract things that are on that level. And by feeling gratitude, there's more grace coming into my life, even without me being conscious of knowing that I'm grateful. It's just a kind of an inner attitude that's always there.
Yeah, you are right. The gratitude brings grace. Yeah, I agree with it.
Mhm.
I have seen that. So the gratitude, I think it's not just in our head. Like it takes root in our heart, and in all our senses. And those senses makes like create beautiful moment one after another. And these moments are full of blessings and grace.
Mhm. I remember reading about Yogananda and how he worked hard. He was like, they had an office down in the LA area where he would be working all day long. And there was one of the devotees would talk about how when he left the office, as he walked out and he walked back to where he was living, he would stop and smell the flowers and just take that in. And then she said she could see his face just kind of relax deeply and you can enjoy life more fully. You're a happier person if you can really appreciate what's here.
Yeah, still with the gratitude, like whenever there is a like wind blowing, it feels me like like it looks like the wind is trying to hug me. Like I know it is related to the gratitude. Still, I feel that. Still, sometime when I look at sun and it looks like just go and hug the sun. Like thank you for everything. So the love with nature grows with gratitude. Like you start loving and respecting the nature around you. The five elements.
One of my teachers used to say that he did a practice of whenever he was feeling something that was the least bit negative, or even just, not thinking of anything, his practice was to look and find something within 5 feet that he could be grateful for. So something that, something that he really enjoyed and found beauty in or whatever. And I felt like that was a really good, very practical thing, because you can always find something that's very close by. It's either a person or a flower, or, the fact that you have warmth in the winter time, that's always very something there. And it just reminds you how fortunate you are.
With the gratitude, your attitude also changes. Like I have seen that the softness comes in your attitude. Like you become more soft, more you are ready to adapt new things in your life. You're open for new things. You're not rigid. So I think that is also like big thing with the gratitude, because you are ready to listen to others. You are ready to understand, others' feeling and what's going in their minds. So like you become like a superhuman, but not like Spider-Man or something, like superhuman, that you are trying to understand everyone. You have so much love inside you. That kind of feeling also comes.
And many of us are probably seeing family, extended family, over the long weekend here, and that's family members know exactly which buttons to push to trigger you. And so if you can maintain that state of gratitude in that environment, it'll help you through it.
No. Yeah, my daughter came from college, so yeah, I am following that rule. She knows where to put me. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You are home for 4 or 5 days. Let me maintain peace.
The point is, we do have buttons. That's why they can push.
That's right.
We are not supposed to have buttons.
Obviously, the buttons
That's
can
the
only-
goal.
That's
Yeah.
the goal, ultimate goal. But sometimes I think it's so beautiful to have buttons so you can enjoy all the flavors in your life. Otherwise, if there is no button, yeah, you will be like very good, but yeah, it will be flavorless also.
So that's another thing we can be grateful for, is if they push your buttons, you can say, aha, here's another button that I have. I'm so
No, I'm-
reactive to this.
No, I'm reacting, screaming.
Yeah. Last couple of months, I have been like, whenever the situation comes that I have no breathing space, that moment I realized, oh, there is something I need to discover more, because that was a pattern and I was freaking out before. But last couple of months, I was like, okay, now I think this pressure is coming from something I need to. So I go into research mode, and then, well, all the emotion and overwhelm is there, but that idea keeps me going through that, and I do eventually find something from that. So that is amazing.
Yeah.
Karishma, are you able to speak, Karishma?
Yes, I'm here. I'm the little one.
Yeah.
Grateful to take care of little one.
Can we see her?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Yay!
There.
Can you
There
see
she
her
is.
birth? It's like a bindi on her, tika. Like, look, it's a natural birthmark on her face.
Your uncle. My uncle. Where uncle? Where?
Hey,
Say
Hi.
namaste. Okay. Up, and upper. Namaste. Good job.
good.
Oh, sweet.
Karishma, you are training well.
I have to. As they
Yeah.
grow up, they will not listen.
Percent true.
Yeah.
Fulfill They are when they're small.
I know. Kai, Kai, Anju.
Yes, Auntie.
She speaks a lot now.
Oh yeah, she does.
When did you see her? No, right?
I don't know. I think
I think she saw one time.
she came to one of the events at Aunt Maria's house. I think.
Yeah, yeah. She's saying something, whispering.
Mhm.
Suddenly awkward. So many people sitting.
Mm.
Karishma, you want to share something on gratitude?
Gratitude always works for me. Um, in any situations. I still do it. Yeah, I'm in the middle. I didn't do it, but I again started doing it. So it's the ultimate technique. Yeah, it's ultimate technique. I mean, if people wanted to like grow, or if I wanted to grow, I think if I don't do anything during the day or do no meditations, nothing, just at night I do this, then it makes me relax. And
That's good.
yeah. Yeah. I remember I told Buddhaji, like, oh, I have a long list. That day I felt like, oh, this list will never end till I am in the body.
Thank you.
I don't know whom to thank. So like, yeah, do. So yeah, it always works. So whatever mood, whatever situation, you sit down for like you know, it automatically like when you sit, it's like a meditation. You sit and then it automatically tells you when to get up.
Mm.
Yeah. So sometimes I do for 5 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes I don't know, more 45 minutes. It goes.
Goes into bio memory and then it regulates from there. That
Yeah. Yeah.
you are like merged with it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I stopped doing like 2 years back. Yeah. Yeah. Purnaji told me to not to do anymore. But I miss doing it because I miss doing it.
And I also didn't do it in the middle for like I don't know how many time I mean how many months, but then I started doing. Now she is like a little bit bigger. She goes to the bed, so I don't have to get up in the middle of the night. So yeah, little by little, I'm adding it.
That's a big change.
Yeah, so I wanted to go back to my regular life. So so I'm adding yeah. I cannot do in the morning yoga, so I do at night whenever everybody sleeps.
Raising kids, it's
The
hard.
stretching, yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Adding
So,
little by little.
yeah. Good.
All right, I'm gonna put her to the bed.
Okay.
Say bye bye.
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 Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye bye, Uncle. See you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. So- Hmm.
That's maybe a good note to close on.
I know that was like a blessing seeing a smiling.
Yeah, it was great.
Right? It feels good always.
So we do a closing prayer.